Hello everybody and welcome one more time to Grow and Travel. Thank you all for watching us through this YouTube channel. My name is Nadia Flores and today we are in the capital city of the state of Mexico, Toluca. We're gonna go to the Cathedral of St. Joseph as well as Los Portales, and I'll be showing you everything about them. Come join me. Today we find ourselves in Toluca. Toluca is the capital of the state of Mexico and it is located about an hour away from Mexico City. This particular city is above 8,000 feet above sea level, and that's why the weather here is so cold regardless of the time of the year. Today we're going to be showing you the cathedral as well as Los Portales. Come join me. Today we find ourselves in St. Joseph's Cathedral. This cathedral started being built in the year 1867. However, due to lack of funds as well as lack of permission, it was not finished until the year 1978, 111 years later. And here we are. We're going to check it out and observe its beautiful neoclassical construction. Come check it out with me. So as we mentioned when we first started this show, we are going to talk about inner peace. So what is inner peace? Inner peace is that feeling of well-being that we encounter whenever we feel just calm and at peace with everything, starting with peace within ourselves as well as peace with everything around us. So what happens when we cannot be at peace? Then immediately all these emotions are going to start floating into our brains and our hearts, and we're going to start feeling heavy and uneasy and whatnot. There is the importance of focusing on the positive thinking, focusing on what really matters and what helps us become the best version of ourselves. And with this, I'm not saying to fall into toxic positivity, because of course our emotions are there and they are there for a reason. They are always guiding us, and that's why it is so important to express every single one of them when we need to. It's also very, very important to feel them fully and express them in a healthy way, with the whole purpose of really relieving the emotions, whatever they may be. It is so important, because otherwise when we keep the emotions inside of us, they may come out some other how, which is 9 times out of 10 in the form of an illness. And if we don't want to be ill, we gotta get all of our emotions, everything that comes in must go out. So it is so important to express every kind of emotion that we go through. And that is what's going to take us to our inner peace. When we are finally able to relieve the emotions and to release them, and then finally accept what we cannot change. When there is something on the outside that we cannot change, sometimes we are waiting for that moment when we are wealthier, when we have a better relationship with other people, when we have a bigger house or a nicer car, or all of this external validation that we're looking from the outside, when we think that this is the motive for our inner peace. However, it comes from within and it's a mixture. Of course, there can be external circumstances that can help us encounter inner peace, but it all starts within. So that's why, like I said, it is so important to express our emotions. And also, once we relieve all the negativity and all the frustration, anger, all of that, focus on what matters. Focus on the positive thinking and the positive thoughts that can help us become a better version of ourselves. So, if you want inner peace, it's very important to finally accept everything that we cannot change. The beautiful Cathedral of San Jose de Nazaret, St. Joseph's Cathedral, better known as the Cathedral of Toluca, is a neoclassical building and has a very particular history. After the Spanish conquest in Mexico in the middle of the 16th century, the Franciscan convent of the Assumption was built, which was used to evangelize the natives. However, given its deplorable state, it was decided to demolish it and build the cathedral in the same place. This beautiful building reaches a height of 67 meters, 220 feet, from its base to the top of the dome, and a width of 45 meters or 147.5 feet. The basilica plan extends over 90 meters, which is almost 300 feet, 295 to be exact, that house a total of 10 chapels. At the bottom of the right side, we can appreciate another of its peculiarities. The fact that it houses the facade of another church, the Church of San Eleuterio, which construction dates from 1727 in a popular Baroque style, completely different from the neoclassical one. We can appreciate the highly charged details of this facade of Baroque architecture compared to the neoclassical style, which is a much simpler and minimal style that we can observe in the rest of the cathedral. Today, this building is frequented daily by the Catholic inhabitants of Toluca and by tourists who are enthusiastic about learning about this great work of art. The temple offers masses every day, and yes, it is the temple of choice for weddings, baptisms, First Communion, and other religious Catholic rituals. How beautiful she is, don't you think? After these beautiful images, let's move on to the next place that we will be talking about today, Los Portales de Toluca. Come join me. We are now at Los Portales. Los Portales is a very important building from the city of Toluca. It's located just downtown, and it combines all sorts of activities, whether it's social, cultural, commercial, as well as recreational. So let's go see them, shall we? In 1836, the great U-shaped construction work was completed, which is divided into three parts: the Francisco y Madero portal, in honor to this national hero, with 44 arches; the 20 de Noviembre portal, 20th of November, in remembrance of the celebration of the Mexican Revolution, with 37 arches; and later, in 1870, came the third portal, which is the Reforma portal, in allusion to the reforms made to the Federal Constitution of 1917, with 39 arches. Today, the portals have all kinds of shops: clothing stores, shoe stores, cafes, restaurants, terraces, and when there was no COVID, people came to dance in the patio. Los Portales is one of the most popular places to socialize and go for a walk, and amongst its shops and restaurants, some are very recent, but there are others that have been around for many, many years, almost a century, and have become a tradition in the city of Toluca. And here I am going to present you two places that are unmissable when you come to visit. Check them out. Located in the Reforma portal, right next to the cathedral, is the traditional torta shop Las Tortas de la Vaquita Negra, which opened its doors in 1942 thanks to Miguel Casals, originally from Girona, Spain, who developed in Toluca the elaboration of Spanish sausages, adapting them to the taste of the locals and making delicious tortas with them. For those who see us outside of Mexico, in Mexico, torta is a sandwich made with a neutral flavored bread comparable to a ciabatta, which is called telera. This bread is cut in half using a knife and filled with ingredients that you like the most. Since Toluca is famous for this type of sausage made similar to red chorizo, but seasoned with ingredients such as spinach, green peppers, coriander, and parsley, which tint it green and also give it a different flavor. So when you come to Toluca, don't forget to stop by for a delicious green chorizo torta at La Vaquita Negra. After having visited the beautiful cathedral, and if you are thirsty and wanting to try the typical drink of Toluca, we recommend Los Mosquitos de Toluca. Let me show you what they are. Are you ready? Los Mosquitos de Toluca are orange liqueurs made from sugarcane alcohol in an artisanal way with a recipe of the Almazan family. The story tells that the family's grandfather, Don Adolfo Almazan, prepared this drink in a canteen or bar in front of the portals. Realizing the success of his recipe to make the Mosquitos, he decided to found La Miniatura, which is the name of the store where the Mosquitos are sold. He did this in order to turn this product into a family business by taking it to different national and international fairs, giving as a result the typical drink of Toluca, and each one has its legend in a joking way of who should drink it. Starting with Mosquito A with 19 degrees for women, Mosquito AL or AL for young people with 31 degrees, Mosquito ALM or ALM for men with 43 degrees, and Mosquito Alma, which means soul in Spanish, the strongest of them all, for the mother-in-law with 45 degrees. So after having tried a delicious torta from La Vaquita, don't forget to go to La Miniatura and try a delicious mosquito to help with digestion and take a souvenir bottle from Toluca with you. And after having showed you the cathedral, Los Portales, Las Tortas de la Vaquita, and Los Mosquitos, I feel a lot of inner peace, don't you? So let's go to our next message. So, as a conclusion, the inner peace that we can achieve we actually can get it through accepting what we cannot change. So today I want to invite you to have that positive attitude, of course, having expressed all of your negative emotions and release them into the light, but also remembering to focus on what matters, to focus on the things that can make you grow and evolve and become a better version of yourself so you can live your best life. And also, if you or anybody you know is looking to get rid of those limiting beliefs to start living a more happy and just more fulfilling life, I invite you to contact me either through my social media that you're gonna see here in a moment, or also through the channel Grow and Travel. I'm here for you and I'll be more than happy to see if we can help. Other than that, like I said, if you want to live a happy, fulfilled and free life, accept everything that you cannot change. We've come to the end of the show. We just wanted to say thank you so much for watching, and we really hope that you keep following us either on social media and next week as well in the next episode of Grow and Travel. I'm Nadia Flores, and we'll see you out and about.